the Hans Niemann and Magnus Carlsen controversy has officially come to an end. If you clicked on this video, you probably know about the Hans Niemann controversy. Basically, but just to refresh your memory, Magnus Carlsen played against Hans Niemann in the Sinkfield Cup, and then Hans Niemann beat him and lost to like everybody else, but only beat Magnus Carlsen. And then Magnus Carlsen was like, I think this guy's cheating, and the internet came up with various ways that Hans could have cheated, and then Niemann sued Magnus Carlsen and some other people such as chess.com and Hikaru Nakamura for $100 million in a defamation lawsuit. And this is basically the end of it, and this is the last we'll probably ever see of Hans Niemann and Magnus Carlsen in a cheating scandal. So this article here pretty much sums it up, and it's titled Chess.com concludes legal dispute with Hans Niemann, and Hans Niemann is to return to Chess.com. Because just in case you didn't know, Chess.com had banned Hans Niemann because they had alleged that he had cheated in over 100 games online, and but there's no evidence, they said, over the board. But what it says is that Chess.com and Hans Niemann have resolved their differences and are moving forward. So Niemann is now unbanned from Chess.com. In case you didn't know, he did, however, cheat in Chess.com 2 times, and he has publicly admitted that when he was 12 and 16. But, of course, that doesn't really mean that he's cheated now, but I'm just giving you the facts, not trying to make anything up. But this basically is just to refresh your memory. And then Magnus Carlsen, Hans Niemann, and Chess.com all made statements in this. So Chess.com said, we are pleased to report that we have reached an agreement with Hans Niemann to put our differences behind, move forward together, and we look forward to her participation. However, they do stand by the findings in their October 2022 public report, basically stating that Hans Niemann has probably cheated in over 100 online games, but there is no determinative evidence that he's cheated in any in-person games. And Magnus Carlsen also made a statement, said, I acknowledge and understand Chess.com's report, including a statement that there's no determinative evidence that Niemann cheated in his game against me at the Sinkfield Cup. I'm willing to play Niemann in future events should we be paired together. And then Hans Niemann also made a statement saying, I'm pleased that my lawsuit against Magnus Carlsen and Chess.com has been resolved in a mutually accepted manner, and I'm returning to Chess.com. I look forward to competing against Magnus in chess rather than in court, and I'm grateful to my attorneys at Oved for believing in me and helping me resolve the case. So it's pretty clear that they probably paid Hans Niemann some sort of amount, but this is basically the end of it, and we're happy to see that it's ended peacefully and not in such a violent manner.